Hey class, good evening. It's actually Friday evening. I'm recording this video a couple of days earlier than I normally would. I've got a pretty packed schedule this weekend, so I'm trying to get ahead of my schedule and do some things early. I have my last long training run before the Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon. I'm going to run a 20-mile practice run of the actual memorial course on Sunday morning. So I know that on Sunday I'm going to have zero energy to record this video, so I'm doing it now. Anyways, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I can't believe it. We're at week 13, which means we have about a month left in the course. I know that's just crazy to think. So about a month left in the course. It'll be here. Summer will be here before you know it. So just kind of hang tight. This week we are jumping into. We're transitioning through adulthood yet again. We're moving now into middle adulthood. We're looking at physical and cognitive development in middle adulthood. That's chapter 15. So you're going to be looking at how middle adulthood is different than early adulthood, looking at physical and cognitive development, the role that careers, work, and leisure play, as well as religion, spirituality, looking at big pictures, the meaning of life. I mean, this is the age where, as far as our physical body is concerned, things are kind of on the decline. We're maybe even experiencing somewhat of a midlife crisis. So this is a really interesting time. We may have at this point in our lives, we may have less years to live. We may be over the halfway point in our life, so to speak. So there's a lot of talk about big picture stuff, like meaning of life, thinking about your own life, that big picture, what kind of life have I lived? So read chapter 15, and then afterwards, make sure read chapter 16. Same thing, staying in middle adulthood, but focusing on the socio-emotional development, looking at personality theory, looking at and how it relates to adult development. And a big topic of this chapter is the role of stability and change. There's a lot changing at this point in your life, especially with the physical body. It's declining. We're not as fast. We're not as strong. Maybe we don't see as well. Our senses aren't as good as they once were. So that's kind of coping with that change and understanding, the nature of change and impermanence is a big part of this point in the lifespan. And also looking at the importance of close relationships. As we get older, at this point, it's not all that uncommon to see people at this age not only still taking care of their children, but possibly even helping out their parents, kind of that sandwich generation. They're in between two. So make sure you read chapter 15 and 16 this week. Read all about middle adulthood. A lot going on in this chapter. Cool thing is there is no discussion post, which I'm sure you're happy to hear. No discussion. The reason for that, though, is because we have another exam 4. I'll be opening that up on Saturday. Exam 4 will cover chapters 13, 14, 15, and 16. So as you are reading 15 and 16, as you're reviewing chapters 13 and 14, please let me know if you have any questions. Post them to the discussion board. Email them to me, whatever you need to do. Just let me know what questions you have, and I'll be happy to answer those. The exam will be open on Saturday, and it'll stay open until Monday the 16th. So you've got a little more than a week to take that. But that's kind of the agenda for this week, is to read chapters 15 and 16 and take exam 4. There is no discussion post, so don't worry about that. Just worry about the exam. Don't worry about it. Don't literally worry about the exam, but that's the only thing on your plate this week. So, but that's really about it on my end. The next time I record a video, it'll likely be from New York City. I'm going to a conference in New York City this coming Friday, NCIC, or a week from tonight, I should say, NCIC, the National Consortium of Instruction and Cognition. So I'm getting inducted into the organization. I'm also presenting a paper there. So hopefully the next time I record a video, I'll be somewhere in Manhattan, and maybe I'll have a cooler view than my back office. So anyways, read chapter 15 and 16, take the exam. Let me know if you have questions. Other than that, I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.